Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show. My name's Yus, this is Coach, and we are here at the Emirates Stadium. We just watched Arsenal train, and we've got a lot in store for you today, so buckle up.
Yeah, I mean... Right, I'm sure you saw Dowman and the rest us ripping each other to shreds. So yeah, you talk to me, man. Like,
Oh, all right, fair enough.
where do we start? They were talking about golden tickets, winning prizes. And
Where's
stuff.
my golden ticket?
Bro, I don't win shit.
So they gave us these golden tickets with a unique number in the corner of it, and apparently some of them, are connected to prizes, and none of us got any prizes. So
I mean, I don't win.
fuck that ticket, Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Fucking golden fucking ticket in my arse. I didn't win shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing, I never win shit, man. But I think that was just an incentive to get people in early.
Of course,
But
I was hoping one of us.
Same, and on top of that as well, to get people engaged and whatever else. So since the last what do you call it, training session kind of thing, this a lot of stuff's changed, in terms of the way they deliver it and stuff. The communication was better.
You know what it is? I think, you know what? This is a little memento of the day still. Souvenir and them things. Just keep it right here. Sorry, man. Carry on.
Yeah. But yeah, again, the golden ticket, but also the email communication and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there was lots of stuff ahead of the game that we was aware of.
Yeah.
They gave us real specific times of when the players will be coming out. You obviously no late entry and stuff like that. But yeah, man, we got in and automatically it feels a lot more. Tell me if I'm wrong. It feels a lot more sort of like the early parts of our home game, like the atmosphere. People were really bubbling and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit. To me, it came across more like a PR exercise than actual training. Like, the players, even though they were training well, it wasn't like a vigorous, intense session. It was more working with the ball, stuff like that. Obviously, they done autographs, and it's more for the fans. It's open training.
Oh,
so
100%.
It's not going to. We're not going to see Arteta's tactics for the
master
weekend.
plan and shit.
Exactly. So, well, nice. Like I was telling you, I thought it was going to be more. I thought it was going to be emptier. Like, I thought.
People of Arsenal, man, we're quite literally the golden ticket. Like in town, anyone that visits London knows that if you can get a game at Arsenal, you'll your trip to London is made, innit? But
and also, sorry, for context, it is Wednesday at 11 a.m. So y'all motherfuckers should be at work.
I lie.
I'm self-employed, so you know what I mean. I can I'm flexible.
But yeah, like we're seeing Inaki Kana give Kepa and Ray like hell. Like he's putting the ball in corners and they're struggling to get there. All of that, and you know, I think it's good to see like players get put through their paces kind of thing. But you mentioned something about, you know, you're shocked at goalkeepers not having more impact injuries, the way they throw themselves about. And that got me thinking, like, for all, like, it's actually nuts.
I thought about that for years. I thought, obviously, especially shoulders, hips, out of fight, like, goalkeepers hit the ground every single game numerous times. And I've never heard, like, you know, in America, they talk about CTE a lot. You don't hear like goalkeeper CTE in the UK, like, or just in Europe with football, isn't it? Like goalkeepers, but it's a good thing. Obviously, you don't get much head injuries because the head don't really hit the ground.
Unless you're Peter Cech.
Oh yeah, Peter Cech, innit? But yeah, no, I never heard a goalkeeper say, you know, I done my shoulder in and
that's
know,
it.
It's always So I guess grass isn't that hard compared to concrete.
It depends though. Like it actually depends.
Well, yeah, it does depend, doesn't it?
It depends.
And
then like we saw, like, I suppose the likes of. I came here personally to see the Halen kids. That's all I really care about when I was like Saka, Dauman, Nwaneri. And you know, I think the first thing that I really noticed was the rondos, right? And I'm just looking at like the groups of the rondos, and I don't know if you noticed, but I think one group specifically, if I remember correctly, it was Saka, Nwaneri.
Gyökeres was in that group as well.
Gyökeres was in that group as well, kind of thing. I just like to see, like, obviously how the players like try to test each other and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm always trying to see like how the players test themselves and stuff like that. Like, did you pick up anything from the certain groups?
From the rondos, they were too quick. Well, the thing we picked up the most was that Arteta took part.
Arteta loves to train. To be fair, like, you can tell, man, he loves it, man.
I think from the rondos, I didn't really pick up much from the rondos. More from the first game they played, not the game when they had Zinchenko and Mosquera on the side, and Lewis Skelly doing crosses on the other side. The first game. So even on, that's a good segue actually. So we saw in training Madueke start on the left, right, and Saka was on the other side. Are you sure he wasn't on the right, Madueke?
You know, he's definitely he started on the left.
Oh, he started. Okay. Cool.
He started on the left, and Saka was obviously on the right, and you know, he wasn't really going on the outside of his man trying to beat his man. But what he was doing is keeping it simple. Now, obviously, we know it's a training game, but I just want to, you know, I want to see a little bit of the, you know, you just try and shit, you know, a little bit. But I get, obviously, they probably trained already today, to be fair, like, and they just, you know, this was the PR exercise part of it. So
my takeaway from seeing Madueke is obviously the whole narrative is that he's been brought in to be Saka's understudy, right, playing on the right, but we've seen him pre-season play on the left. Against United on the left. When I saw him on the right today, I saw him do what I want him to do on the right, which is cut in,
take his man on,
cut in and get a shot or get a crossing, right? Because of our transfer business, I feel like we've been sold a dream that Madueke is Saka's backup understudy. That nigga's a left winger. That nigga is our left wing. So the thing. But he's better on the right, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of backup though. I like
not back. Obviously, he's there for squad depth. But having someone who can come in for Saka, you know, off the bench or just play other games, it's needed because obviously Saka was running to the ground last season, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But he's a player who can play both wings, left and right. But I think he's predominantly going to be played on the left. Because inshallah, Saka's fit for the whole entire season. So I don't want a situation where we have to rely on him on the right.
100%.
I want Saka fit and ready for the whole season, obviously not running to the ground. So if Madueke is going to play on the left, listen, left side options. It's like we've got like 3 okay players where we need that one star, which is what we're lacking.
Yeah, but I look across the league and I look across Europe, to be fair, and it's like, if we're talking legendary teams, they've got like bona fide stars on both wings and up front, and then the number 10 or attacking midfielder behind, kind of thing. And it's like, while I like this Arsenal squad and I trust the Arsenal squad, there's still that little extra bit of stardust that I don't think we quite have yet. And stardust costs money. Like it costs a lot of money. So it's like, while I want it, kind of thing, I'm just trying to temper my expectations as well and understand that when you usually get that, then you're primed to win it all, basically. Which is what I want. But it's just like, I don't know if the club's willing to push the boat out that far. Maybe they trust our players. Maybe they genuinely do. Maybe they trust Nwaneri to the extent where it's just like, oh my gosh, this kid is something else. We have to make sure that he plays as much minutes as possible without affecting his actual development. So like maybe all these things are going into it that we don't even know.
Yeah, no, obviously as fans we hang on our own hopes and dreams and stuff in it, and we don't take into account what the club and what the manager actually wants, right? And not even a segue, but you mentioned Nwaneri, and Eze coming to the club has been linked to Nwaneri's contract, minutes, even Dalman, to be fair. But I just want to say on camera that I've never been so disappointed in my life that we're not getting a player. Like Ebrechi Eze isn't coming to Arsenal, and I'm not even livid. I'm upset.
Yeah.
I've never wanted a player that we've been linked with so much. I just think he's perfect for us. Like, we need that X factor, even though he's not a massive world star. I think he just has something that we don't have, like something that can make.
He carries the ball through the middle of the pitch and shoots, which is it's a huge thing in modern football, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of one of the players that was probably in our thinking when not signing Eze, Trossard. He trained today, and he trained quite well to me, and I feel like that's probably the extra pep in his step from the extra bit of money that he's got.
I don't understand the situation, because prior to us hearing that he got a pay rise, contract wasn't extended, but he got a pay rise. It was being rumored that he was leaving.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I think there's probably a little bit of remnants of something that's probably had something to do with Edu, with him being promised a pay rise or whatever.
Yeah. And
then obviously with the Halem boys signing new contracts as well, he's probably closer to them in terms of salary than he probably needs to be, and these sort of things matter in a changing room. Do you know what I mean? I'm not. Yeah. I'm not privy to all of these sorts of things, but I can imagine that these sorts of conversations with his agent, especially, might not even always be player led. It might be with his agent where it's just like, look, you got my guy who's a full Belgian international. He's played in multiple international tournaments.
Okay.
He's scored and assisted almost 50 goals for Arsenal, whatever.
Yeah.
And you got him on money that's comparable to a Halen graduate. Like,
yeah, I hear you.
That's probably the conversation that's been had. Now, I'm not mad at it. I just feel like the timing of it all is just so bad. Like, so it looks terrible, genuinely.
In your opinion, what's changed? Because this time last week, it was links to him going here, going there, going everywhere, right? So what's changed in a week to where you've got a player who was like, okay, cool, if we can sell Trossard, that gives us room to sign XYZ. Now, it looks like he's staying, sorry. So what do you think's changed?
I'll be honest with you, I couldn't tell you. I mean,
do you think it's linked to what we're going to talk about next? Maybe.
I don't know, because do you know what? Let's just get into it. Actually, so as we're recording this, we just found out probably about 30-40 minutes ago that Havertz has done his knee and he might be out for an extended amount of time. I can't see a world where Arteta wants to absorb that by using Trossard a lot more through the middle, considering there's nobody else in the squad that gives us what Havertz gives us.
Yeah. So, Marino's still there. I forgot.
Yeah. So there's that part as well. So I think, if anything, this may actually force our hand into dipping back into whatever money we've got left over.
No, that's not gonna happen, bro.
So you think we're just gonna leave it as is?
As in terms of a striker, yes.
No, not a striker. I'm talking about using Martinelli through the middle and getting an actual.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
I think history has shown us that Arteta doesn't want to play Martinelli as a striker. Even last season, when he could have, he chose to play Marino as a striker.
But do you know why though? I think part of it was the fact that there generally wasn't that many options, and
on the left, you mean?
No, even through our attacking line.
No, I mean if he played Martinelli in the middle, then there's not much options on the left.
But also the composition of our midfield means that we kind of need a player to hold up the ball as well, and Martinelli's not holding up the ball for shit. Our style of play changes, which is kind of what I want.
Yeah.
But I look at it from the perspective of now, okay, he might go and get a wide left player who isn't someone that's going to run in behind, who's going to combine more of the midfield, and that essentially means that you can play Martinelli through the middle now, because Martinelli isn't going to be involved in build-up. He can just play on the shoulder. The guy on the left, and obviously Saka's going to do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
We can actually play a lot more balls down the side, in behind for Martinelli to chase down, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that doesn't hurt the way you want to play with Gyökeres as well. So that potentially could mean, another left winger coming in that's more of the playmaking type.
I hear you, but a left wing was meant to come in anyway.
Yeah, but
so
that's like,
I don't understand what's happening, because the left wing was meant to come in anyway. So why is Havertz's injury going to force you to get a left winger, right? In true form, it should make you want to get a striker, really, because Havertz is our striker.
But there's striking options at the club already. I didn't say
we have 3 striking options. 2 of them are now injured. So we have 1 striking option, and Mikel Merino is not a striker.
I know,
the fact that
option.
No, he's an option, but he's not a striker.
Yeah.
As big as we are, we shouldn't have midfielders who are makeshift strikers. Don't get me wrong, I like him as a makeshift striker because he scores goals, but we should be in a position where we have 2 or 3 certified bona fide strikers, not a midfielder who's now a striker. And that's the same with Havertz, really, because he came in as a midfielder as well. So it's obviously it's bad luck, because Havertz looked strong. He looked like he put on some weight over in the off season. He looked like he was ready to. But week 1, he's injured, bro.
Yeah, it's bad luck.
Like Arsenal with the injuries, it's a long love story.
Yeah, I think I suppose going forward and what we're looking for, you know, in the short term kind of thing, it's not particularly the end of the world. The only thing is with Anfield on the horizon after Leeds this Saturday coming, I would have loved to have Havertz, you know, to post up against VVD and Konate, but we don't have that option anymore. But with that being said, it forces Arteta to get creative. You know, so let's see what he comes up with, man.
So in your opinion, we got 2 games before the international break. What do you see Arteta doing? Obviously, Gyökeres is going to start both games. Obviously, this depends on how long Havertz is out for. Let's just say Leeds. Let's say it's 0-0. 70th minute, something needs to change. What are you doing? It's Gyökeres. So Gyökeres, Saka, and Martinelli is our front 3 in that game. 70th minute, it's 0-0. Something has to change up front. What are you doing?
I'm probably taking off Rice, bringing on Nwaneri. This is what I would do. Bringing on Nwaneri.
Yeah.
And if we're not starting MLS, taking off MLS, bringing on Calafiori, and just going for it.
Okay, so you ain't gonna change the front 3.
What can we?
So
do?
No, it's fine. No, I understand. So are you giving Victor Gyökeres 2 90-minute games before the international break?
We're gonna have to. That's what it looks
I hear
like.
that. No, I hear that.
So,
to be fair, I think it might do him some good anyway.
Yeah.
Like getting the minutes under his legs. Sorry.
Yeah.
MLS crossing.
Yeah.
Heinze.
So it happened. It started off in Singapore, and it's funny to me because it's clearly an issue. I mean, we mentioned it a few times, even on one of our pods in the last week or so. The difference between Calafiori and MLS for me purely is the final product. Basically, that's what kind of makes Arteta, you know, side with one or the other, despite the fact that they're both excellent ball carriers, excellent dribblers, excellent under pressure kind of thing. Calafiori's final product is worlds apart.
Yeah.
And Heinze sees that, he's just like, I mean, we had the players all signing autographs, and MLS is still there working on these crosses.
Yeah, boy, you ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah. So it's clearly something that they've identified, man. But yeah, man, anything else before we get out of here?
I'm trying to think, what else did I notice from today's session? Gyökeres had a couple good shots.
Yeah, he rattled the bar. Good lord.
Rattled the crossbar. Max Dalman is, even though he's 15, he's taller and quite.
Okay, so
he's more not stocky, but he looks strong. He looks solid.
So I said this when we had the open training sessions before Newcastle, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed that I was like, hold on a second, he's not that much shorter than Marino. And it's like, yeah, I get
No, he's shorter than Marino by far.
No, trust me, I noticed he's not that much shorter. So I was just like, how's he grown? And this was what Newcastle was in May, I want to say.
Yeah.
And he's grown. Obviously, he's grown since then. But it's like the rate at which it's happening is like, raw. Like we might be feeding him the stuff they were feeding the Chelsea players back in like 2012, 2013, because that's nuts.
Are you surprised at all that Arteta has integrated a 15-year-old in this manner? Because with Nwaneri, I felt like he was kind of like forced to give him that debut because there was a lot of rumours that he might leave.
Arteta is clearly.
And then after that, we didn't see Nwaneri much, but with Max. Yeah. It feels like it's full steam ahead.
Yeah, so with Nwaneri, I feel like it's all merit-based. With Max Dalman, again, it's all merit-based. At the time, like, I'm not going to compare them and say, oh yeah, Max is better than Nwaneri at 15, because we don't actually know for sure. But it's clear, like, Arteta goes out of his way to mention him in press conferences. Like, Dalman is clearly blowing everyone's socks off. That's much. So I don't think Arteta's even. Dalman's forced him. because he's that good. That's what's happening.
Forced his hand.
He's literally why would he? And Arteta is clearly an honourable guy in the sense that he believes in hierarchy and stuff like that. So in terms of the way, even like people talking about why certain players playing over this one and that one, blah blah blah. It's like Arteta believes in having some sort of hierarchy kind of thing. But when a player is good, they're good. What are you gonna do? Leave them up because of some
15 is crazy though.
Misplaced loyalty to a player that you've had for a while. To me, it don't make sense.
15 is nuts though, bro.
Yeah, bro. 15 because he's that good.
Like he's not even 18. He's not even young. 18 is normally the age where it's like, okay, cool. We got this young 18-year-old starlet. 15.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got a bug there. Yeah. Also, our squad is massive.
I know.
And we need to get rid of some of this dead wood.
We didn't even notice that Havertz wasn't there initially.
We didn't notice. I was thinking Vieira, Lokonga, Nelson, Zinchenko, Kivio. Those are 5 players who could potentially leave, right? Who else is there? Just off that 5 minutes.
I can't even remember. But yeah, again, this is where Bert earns his money now, like getting rid of these players for decent fees. I'm not expecting Liverpool sorts of fees, but decent fees would be decent. Would be good for us.
We're the worst team in the world at selling players, man. Yeah. Like, we're actually the worst when it comes to like maintaining players' value and making them appealing to other clubs and just the wider market. We're historically just bad at that, which is really irks me, to be fair, because we can't shift these players, one, because they're on high wages. Remember the days when Arsenal used to be the team that paid low wages?
Yeah, I know.
Now suddenly we're the team that...
I know.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, we pay extraordinary wages.
Yeah, I think that's a conversation for another day for sure, though. So I think we'll wrap it up here. We'll leave it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll be back after Arsenal 17 Leeds 0. So take care, everyone. Peace.
See ya.